Hey guys, it's the 26th of February 2013, and as you look at the satellite picture, well, there's not too much going on in the Western Pacific. All the activity down in the tropics in the Southern Hemisphere, but also geologically, we got a volcano really starting to flare up here in Indonesia. Now, this is shot from James Reynolds over the course of the past week in Indonesia's Flores region. Actually, Volcano Pelaway just about ready to blow its top. I mean, it's some incredible footage. Some of these boulders you can see rolling down the hillside, he was saying, are larger than vehicles. So really interesting and definitely a very serious threat for local residents on that island and in that area if this volcano really does decide that it wants to explode. And as James was saying there, he was feeling 6.0 tremors basically every day right under him. So definitely a serious thing. Thanks a lot for sharing that. If you click the annotation that was on the screen there, you can see the entire footage. But let's actually talk about some of the meteorology features out here in the Western Pacific. And the big thing, well, take a look at this. High pressure is dominating Japan. The northeast monsoon is coming across the Philippines, bringing some sunny skies. I mean, some light showers are popping up in a few areas here on the East Coast, but there's not much going on. Southeast Asia, on the other hand, we still have what I guess you would call the remnants of San spinning up down here just towards the west of Borneo. It's all embedded in the intertropical convergence zone. So all across much of Malaysia, Thailand, you're seeing some heavy rain showers and expect that really, unfortunately, just to persist. I mean, if we take a look at the model outlook for you here, using the GFS, we can actually go through the next several days. This is on Wednesday, still a lot of rainfall. Thursday, still a lot of rainfall. A little backing off here into Friday, but then it just continues to pick back up. I get a little spin up there in the Bay of Bengal we gotta watch, but this isn't Saturday. Still a long range away. It's something you need to watch here. But let's take a look back farther towards the north, because while we're still on the note of the tropics here on Saturday going into Sunday, GFS wants to pick up a little area towards the east of the Philippines. Now, nothing too strong, but as we saw with Sansan, you can still have a couple of deaths there in eastern Mindanao if we do have a system blow up. This is in the same time frame, Saturday night going into Sunday. A little bit of a swirl there. Something to watch into the long range, but more closer to when you're watching this video very live is this front coming out of eastern China. And this is going to be the topic through midweek, because at first it's going to bring some heavy rainfall down here around Shanghai, still towards the north, unfortunately for you, in and around Beijing. Smog is still the issue, and unfortunately hazardous levels very well possibly can still occur here as high pressure still dominates. But this front is going to stretch towards the east as this high pressure over Japan currently starts to sink towards the southeast. What that's going to do is bring some rainfall, even a possibility of some snow, into the higher elevations as it does push across here. And actually, this is the front here on your Tuesday, but take a look at Wednesday. It starts to push towards the east. Now, the one thing with this storm system, though, I don't expect anything too severe. Even around Okinawa, Cape levels remain rather low. Actually, if we pull up the Cape at the same time here as we start to see this front come across, really, there's nothing there. So that's kind of indicating the fact that we're not going to be seeing anything too strong and severe, but definitely some wet weather in store. And then let's continue to watch this going through Wednesday. Now, this one I'm talking about the snowfall. Let's pull it back here until Wednesday, right around noontime. Because if we pull up the snowfall forecast from the Euro model, there's a few areas here, but nothing too strong, so nothing really to worry about at all. But don't be surprised if you see a flurry or two. Any other good news after that front pushes by, temperatures start to warm up, not just in Tokyo, but the whole Kanto and much of Japan, really getting back up into the teens. So thankfully for that, a little bit more spring. Everybody in the tropics, yeah, you've been on the warm side for a while, so great news there. I mean, as of making this update, look at you, Manila, at 27 degrees while I'm sitting up here cold at 2. So definitely looking for a warm up into the teens. But let's change the topic here, and I just want to quickly touch on our tropical cyclone Rusty. And really the main reason why I'm only going to touch on this is because 28 Storms, ozcyclonechasers, both covering it in great detail. But what I can say is, as you can see here with the current forecast track moving off there towards Port Hedland, this is expected to intensify up to a Category 3, possibly a Category 4 on the the Australian cyclone scale. So definitely a serious threat here. The eye continuing to develop, and another major threat with it, it's only moving at 2 kilometers per hour. So definitely a very serious storm, one not to be taken lightly out here across the northwestern coast of Australia, there on the Kimberley coast. Very serious threat here in the right front quadrant of that. Significant storm surge around 80 Mile Beach, and also just the rainfall that's going to be coming down. But that is just me sharing some information, everybody, outside of Australia. For anybody that is in the way of this, of course, you want to check in with the Bureau of Meteorology. And also, like I said, 28 storms and ozcyclonechasers. Just Google them if you don't know who I'm talking about and you'll come to their websites, and they just have some really great updates. But that is all for right now, everybody, I do believe. Thanks for watching here at Western Pacific Weather. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, I appreciate the feedback. You can post it in the comment section below. And don't forget to go check out James Reynolds' video, and also check out my blog yesterday. I've been putting those out on Sundays. It would make me happy if you went there and checked it out. Thanks for watching, though. Stay safe out there.